In today's video, I challenged 5 of the Shazoo team members to a question of riddles. Rules are simple. They had 3 attempts to get the question right. If they skipped, they couldn't go back to it. And that was really all. Let's just say they weren't easy. They were the brain teasers of them all. So, without further ado, let's introduce the 5 victims of the riddle quiz. First victim was Milky Cereal. Second was Choke. Third was O'Neill, Sheer was 4th, and then Ant was 5th. When will water stop running downhill?
I know, like I feel like there are different answers. I could go with like I don't know, when water loses its legs.
When
will water stop running downhill? Is that some kind of trick question? Or like...
Well, in my head, technically it doesn't stop running downhill unless there's no water.
Oh no. Has she got this one right? Oh.
When it gets hot, it's damping and it goes up. But I think that's too advanced. I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna say when it's not going down anymore, when it hits the lake or something.
I don't know. At the end.
I'm just gonna say something. It doesn't stop. It never stops.
Water never runs in the first place.
And that's what I said. It's gonna be so easy and so, like logical. That is too logical.
Okay, my final answer is when the hill ends, like when it's no longer a hill, because it can't go downhill if there's no hill, can it?
When it reaches the bottom.
But I'm going to say when it reaches the bottom.
I was one word away. I was one word away.
Oh, you're gonna
put end instead of bottom. Wow.
When can you add 2 to 11 to get 1 as the correct answer?
I'm just speechless because 2 to 11 is 13. How can you get the answer to be 1?
Your entire video is just going to be me just having a massive like mental breakdown trying to think about this.
Yeah, no, I'm stumped already.
For some reason, my mind is just thinking about you know when they give you like that stuff where it like gives you like 5 plus 7 is 20, but in matchsticks, and it's like move 2 matchsticks to make the equation make sense. That's all that's going through my head right now.
It's just so illogical in my mind, and I like logic. So riddles is not gonna be my strong side.
Okay, right. Number 1, never.
I'll pass.
Oh wait, I've got it. It's on the clock.
On a clock.
You know what? I'm not even that mad that I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I was never gonna think about that.
I'm not clothes, but I cover your body. The more I'm used, the thinner I grow. What am I?
And it's gonna be something so dumb as well. I just know it.
Immediately, I'm just thinking about something you're wearing.
I'm going to throw there a tent.
It gets thinner. The only thing I'm thinking about is clothes, and they shrink in when you wash them. But again, it's not clothes.
So that would be air or oxygen, right?
Air?
A pill.
I'm thinking of fat right now because fat kind of covers your entire body, and the more you use your fat, the thinner you get.
I'm thinking about like shampoo because it's really thick but you're not wearing it. It's like you have it in the shower and you wash it away, but it gets thinner. So I'm gonna just say it's shampoo or something like that, or like soap.
Wait, that's a bar of soap.
At this point, I think I'm gonna take my leave.
You know, the first thing that came to my mind was soap, but no.
You live in a 1-story house made up entirely of redwood. What colour would the stairs be?
Hyper.
Brown.
Answer 1, red.
It's a one bedroom. Yeah, it's a one story. It's not there's not stairs.
Red.
Are the stairs made out of metal?
There's no stairs in a 1-story house.
No, there isn't stairs because it's a 1-story house.
Hyper. For $1 million, I'm gonna go with it's a 1-story house. There are no stairs.
Wood.
That's your final answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna say realizer.
You live on a one-story house made entirely of redwood. What color would the stairs be?
I get it there. So you said it again. You wouldn't have stairs.
If I'd got that wrong, I would have looked like the most massive pleb that ever existed.
Glittering points that downwards thrust. Sparkling spears that never rust. What is it?
That was a lot of wordplay.
What's a spear that never rusts? Glittering spear. What else? What could a spear be a reference to, other than a spear?
A light bulb.
To be honest, to any League of Legends fans out there, I could go with a wild Yankel spear.
No clue.
I'm gonna go off the board and say something random. So I'm gonna say you're a bow and arrow.
What
I'm
is
going to
it?
go with answer one, shooting stars.
Chandelier.
Icicles.
Oh no, I would have not got that. No way.
I would never have gotten at it.
No.
See, I couldn't remember what they were called.
A boy was at a carnival and went to a booth where a man said to the boy, "If I write your exact weight on this piece of paper, then you have to give me $50. But if I cannot, I will pay you $50. The boy looked around and saw no scales, so he agrees, thinking no matter what the man writes, he can just say he weighs more or less. In the end, the boy ends up paying the man $50. How did the man win the bet?
I don't think I like riddles anymore.
The man got the boy to stand on the piece of paper.
You'd say a minimum or up to here. So you just give a range rather than exact.
I mean, and you said, how did he win the bet? So it's not how he got $50, because otherwise he could have just like stolen it from the boy. Is he actually won $50?
So it's gonna be something like he doesn't weigh anything, and then he's not standing on the ground or something like.
Just weird thought here. Weird thought.
Mm-hmm.
The carnival man was the boy from the future.
I don't know. He wrote your exact weight on the piece of paper.
You just wrote exact weight.
Does it count as cheating if I've already heard this one before?
Maybe.
And the paper just read it your exact weight.
I didn't think I had that high IQ. Jesus.
I concede on that one. Yeah, that was a good one.
Again, they fucking technicality. That's yeah.
A woman shoots her husband. Then she holds him underwater for 5 minutes. Finally, she hangs him. But 5 minutes later, they both go out together and enjoy a wonderful dinner. How can this be?
Oh, I've heard this one. Oh no, I've heard this one.
He shoots him. I'm guessing he's shooting him with like a BB gun or something. It didn't specify what kind of gun.
Well, I mean, nobody ever said the husband was alive when they had dinner. Is my first guess.
She didn't kill him.
Because that doesn't. They're watching a movie or something, and there's a man and a wife there, and because film tricks. I'm guessing that.
Okay, the second one, which is more reasonable, is A, you didn't say what she shot him with. B, he could have been underwater, but he could have like had an oxygen mask or like a snorkel, whatever it's called. I think it's called a snorkel.
Pass. I don't know. Pass.
This might be wrong, but I still think this is a good answer. The woman ate her husband.
It doesn't specify where. I'm just gonna say he's still dead, and she have like made a dinner on the porch or something, and he's just sitting there dead.
Choose the camera.
It's a photo.
Okay.
That's some old school picture shit.
I'm just gonna say, there ain't no way she's doing all of that. And like by the time we're starting the first bit, within 5 minutes she's having dinner.
There are 20 people in an empty square room. Each person has full sight of the entire room and anyone in it without turning their head or body or moving, other than their eyes. Where can you place an apple so that all but one person can see it?
When you need to place it like above them somewhere.
On the person's head? On like someone's head?
Above someone's head.
Oh, but on someone's head, right?
You place it on one person's head.
Well, you said it was an empty room, so there's like no shelving or anything you can put it on. You didn't say there was anything you can hang it with, so the only place you could sit it on is on top of someone.
Okay.
Yes. I don't understand what I'm saying. I just said something, and I guess.
Okay, I'll take that.
A man was found dead next to a 13-story building. The police says it was a suicide, but you say it was a homicide. Someone killed him. To prove this, you go to each floor of the building, open the window, and toss a penny out. You do this for each floor until you reach the 13th floor, open the window, and toss a penny out. How does this prove it wasn't a suicide?
I think I've heard this one as well.
It doesn't,
There's something about the penny.
because that was what he was doing when he saw somebody kill him.
What?
Because he flung the penny out and killed him himself.
All the windows were closed because he had to open them.
Because if it was suicide, he would have left the window open.
So the penny was just misleading.
No, the penny was proving a point that he had to open the window first before
that's
dropping
true.
it.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that is a terrible riddle. There are
To
I probably
prove
shouldn't
this,
be
you
saying
go
this.
to each floor and
yeah.
or each floor of the building. Open the window and toss the penny
Yeah.
out. You do this to each floor. You reach the 13th floor, open the window and toss a penny out.
Right.
He was
I'm just gonna
found
disprove-
dead.
I'm-
He was
I'm gonna-
found dead next to a 13-story building.
Okay. Hang on,
Each-
I'm just going to disprove this in multiple ways. Ladies and gents, if there are any police constables out there, please hire me as your detective because I'm clearly better than this idiot. Well, not you, Hyper, but this detective in the riddle. There are multiple windows in rooms, so he could have jumped out of one and the other one could have been closed that then got open. There are multiple rooms on each floor, and maybe I shouldn't say this one on streaming recording, but there are other ways of committing suicide other than jumping out of a 13-story building.
Sometimes I am born in silence, other times no. I am unseen, but I make my presence known. In time I fade without a trace. I harm no one, but I'm unpopular with all. What am I?
Secret?
See, I want to say what I think it is, but I've got a funny feeling it may not be the answer.
I don't know. Time? I don't know.
Hyper, are you a fart?
The first thing that comes to my mind, like straight away, like that it's a fart.
Fart.
I want to say it's a fart.
You see, it's because people love stinking up the place, whereas I don't stink up the place, so I ain't gonna get that one.
Do you want me to confer that with your missus?
Fam, you can confirm that if you want.
If I'm correct.
I'm happy. I had no hope when I heard the first two, and I got him so wrong. I'm
Right.
happy.
Not so bad. I actually thought I would get like one or two, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
There wasn't a few though when you said afterwards. I was like,
Yeah, as I said, I used to read a lot of riddles. I'm actually surprised I got all 10, to be honest.
Oh no, I'm filing some sort of protest against Xmas Hamilton. Nah. She got all of them.
She got all of them.
Nah, cheating, man.
Oh, that was actually good fun.
Right. Adios.
Adios.